Speaking of Pudge, he is doing those annoying off-lane pulls, which is going to kind of slow down some of Universe's farm, but this is also the other reason why EG said they're trailing down bottom.
Perfect searing chain, Zai just rotates over, and that is one of the most simplest combinations you could ever find. And there's no vision looking for it.
For the hook, so they get Universe low enough so he can't TP.
Now, you see Universe trying to cut his way back through the tree line with a Quelling Blade. Just causing a couple of problems for him, and does as much damage as he can. May as well spill out the mana, he knew he was dead.
Yeah. Well played. A lot of Pudges there would like just go for the hook and be like, yeah, look at me, I hit a hook, I made a good play, and then Underlord TP's out and you've missed the kill. So, well executed there. They get off to at least a good start in the off lane, but that's a lane they've prioritized winning, and they're winning it against an Underlord. It's really the other two lanes that you've got to worry about more if you're Faceless.
Well, Aloe Hook, Black going to go over towards Zai, get a little bit of extra help with a double stun in from Ice with the Spike Carapace as well. They can return the double stun. So Zai's Edict works against him for a short period of time. Just remain in the air.
And then Black continuing to juggle. He's done a very impressive job as far as linking the camps together. He's stacked at mid lane, they've gone in again, and Jabz this time will have the tornado.
So it was actually down on bottom lane where Crit and Arteezy combo together. That's where
the Exo Invoker are hoping that the other lanes can perhaps set up kills for the Sunstrikes, but we're just not really seeing opportunities down bottom. The top lane, they're getting the kills just with the Pudge and not needing the Sunstrike, so not quite the full potency out of this Invoker. And I think it's time for Black to either help mid or help bottom. He is lining up the hook and hits it mid.
And that's going to be a big one if they can keep Sumail controlled just before he gets level 6. He's still burning down Black very quickly. It jabs the damage, the output. He'll get the last hit in. Zai turns on the Edict, but the creep wave will be there to help tank it up.
Nicely played. And they've got the Shrine as well, so they don't even have to go Fountain. Jabz trying to just get those last couple of creeps, but
Assassin. You get him up to level 6 and then you'll start to see heavy rotations come in from Ice. They'll try and become a lot more of a presence on the field. Luckily he's fantastic against heroes like Ember Spirit, who are also getting caught out. The hook will land, and Black able to capitalize on Sumail. At the same time, down on bottom lane, it's going to be a 1-1 trade-off, but you're trading off your Luna. And Confused, XY, trying to get up towards Crit, and Crit still hasn't got rid of that bug. He's actually ticking out just to the bug, so a double kill for the Weaver. That is much needed experience and gold coming the way of the Weaver. Boots and double mangoes, he's got no issues whatsoever in this lane when Universe hasn't really had the same presence I was expecting him to have. And Black, well, this is an easy way to do it. Hook him in, rot him down. Universe will go the way of Black, while Zai will be able to end the dominating streak. You're still keeping the Underlord down. It's going to be delaying the big ball tier 1 tower on the top lane.
And he's crushed this top lane. He's got double the net worth of the Underlord, thanks to the Pudge's presence up here. So it is going to have to be Ice who starts getting active and making plays.
Oh, the Sunstrike. Sumail. I don't know if he was actually trying to dodge it, but he walked back into Jabz' Sunstrike. This is off lane as well as their mid lane.
Yeah, this is suddenly turning around very well for them after the laning step not going great for the mid or bottom lane. Top lane, Sunstrike, Vendetta, they've got it. Oh boy, he was so close to completing the TP. And Jabz got in there just in time. And now Black with a level 6 Pudge is sitting around looking for that hook Dismember, and Sumail does not have a Remnant up.
Oh, he's got it. The hook straight into Sunstrike. Sumail, the Dismember will hold him there, and the damage will be enough. Jabz gets another kill, racking up now 4 within 9 minutes on the Invoker.
Arteezy's doing decent in the bottom lane, but Sumail's couple of deaths sets him back, and I think EG will be looking to group up, make some plays. They are kind of converging on this bottom lane.
The hook, the paralyzing cast won't bounce over. Blast going to cop a hell of a lot of this, including the Eclipse. So the Pudge tanks most of it. Question is, how heavily does Faceless try and defend? This is everyone from EG on bottom lane. All 5 heroes, the TPs begin. If they can get out, no, there will be at least one rooting over on Nuts. You can basically say both the supports of Faceless die, the tier 1 tower will be claimed, but that's all Faceless lose early on for a 5-man movement of VG.
Yeah, it's very definitely the good call there. A lot of teams may have tried to defend with the Nyx. Like you're probably thinking like, okay, let's defend this. Nyx can TP in, but they've got sentry wards right on top of the tower. If Nyx TPs in and dies, that's a huge loss for Faceless. That's how they throw away their early game lead.
They tried it again.
Mid lane. Oh, Weaver. He's done for, but Jabz not going to get a return kill as well.
He's trying to just escape for the moment. Just trying to keep my eyes on this wonderful combination. There's hook into Sunstrike, and they try and do it as a big prediction. And Black's looking at another target. Arteezy is making this very easy for him. Yeah. Stand still, rot, dismember, and here comes the Sunstrike. Waited out just long enough. And Black, he is a catalyst now to just pump up and fuel this Invoker.
That is scary how active and involved he has been. 4-2 and 3 so far. Ice has just been farming away at this top lane, and with a Midas, he's going to hit a very fast, getting the normal experience. That's slightly off the mark, but
I think he was expecting like Zai to next level him and dodge hook, and now with a rot into a dismember, you do actually have that small little hole, but with a death ward, nuts. You know what? So he normally overcommits for it, and that's exactly what happened there.
Nice, showing how to miss an impale on a stun hero. But look, he's got plenty of time. He's doing well.
It's crocodile tears, man. It's false sense of security.
Yeah, he's making EG think, oh, this guy can't hit a stun. We don't have to worry about him, but
what about Black needs to
he can hit a hook.
Black needs to free up some space. He mangoes over on Pudge. So he's got the mana. Really? Okay, that's a big one. Sumail actually gets him solo onto the tower. Looks like a full spirit
for using all of those remnants aggressively. And yeah, with the Veil completed, suddenly Sumail is kind of back in the game on par with the Invoker. That's the kind of kill you do not want to be giving up, and a big mistake.
An easier kill up on top lane. Nuts gets caught out by crit, followed up with Zai. And this is where EG's lineup can do a lot of damage, while Sumail might have... Black knew, as they show in the range, he knew that Zai was just a little bit too far away to land with a hook. There's top lane Sumail trying to go onto Ice, who has to spike Carapace as well as uses Impale Stun to keep Ember Spirit away. The jumper from Sumail doesn't find his target. Maybe thinking the next assassin was going to be TPing out.
Yeah, Lesh is in the neighborhood, but doesn't have any detection as well. And Ice may actually go for that kill with a Sunstrike.
And no one's actually getting detection. Crit's going to get caught out, so there's Vendetta hit with the stun. Where's the follow-up damage? Does he have enough? With Spike Carapace, at least he can turn a little bit around here. Yeah, he waited for it, and so did Zai. He almost baited it out, and this will allow EG to attack if they wanted to into the next. They just can't. Like, 15, 16 minutes in, you got 3 Midases over on Faceless.
And they're winning like the early game too, while they're getting Midases.
Oh, looks like a bit of a swap. Initiation over on the Spike Carapace next. He'll buy a little bit of space and time, especially for Black, to hook out the Vengeful Spirit with a Death Ward. EG are on the run. Arteezy is way too low. He's got to get rid of the Scarab Beetle on his back, but the bigger problem is actually going to be Universe trapped in the river, away from the rest of EG. A quick hook, pulling out Jabz away.
Onto the Underlord as well. Not sure he would have got the kill anyways, but you can really see how strong Faceless' teamfight is right now and how much damage output they have, because they're fighting with triple Midases against an EG 5-man smoke when EG just got mech, and it still felt like Faceless almost win that fight.
Yeah, and that's just almost, I would almost say unheard of when you have that Underlord too. Like, that mech fight is meant to be your big thing. It's like seeing a Blink Dagger over on a Slaughter. It's your big reveal and your big advantage gainer. But it just doesn't happen. Now Arteezy gets caught out. Black will get the hook into Dismember. Sunstrike's coming in, and it will be Black who actually finds the last bit of damage to kill off Artur.
He's hoping for like a Luna or an Ember Spirit there, and perhaps they try and force a fight, but even if one of those heroes gets caught, it's still very dangerous.
Sumail gets steering chains off. Next assassin tries to turn around with a Spike. Carapace actually setting up 3 with the paralyzing cards, and Sunstrike pulls him in. The Deafening Blast, a Meteorite, burning Sumail, as well as Arteezy on the back lines. The paralyzing cards control them so well. Another Spike Carapace done too. Universe is just trying to bail him out of here, running close and just retreat back over. No, I don't know why he's still here. Did he actually not get caught inside the ulti? It's a double kill for Black. And Universe went back to the shrine. Did he inch out at the last moment?
I don't know. It looked like Leshrac was the one who was not going to be caught inside, but Zai managed to just get into the...
In the middle of a sleight of fist, but only hit one target. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Black is already on the aggressive. He's going to perhaps catch Zai up top.
Yeah, waiting for him. Gets the hook into Dismember, and Sunstrike once again. Rinse, repeat, and bathe yourself in the blood of EG.
Suddenly what was like a couple minutes, maybe 5 minutes ago.
See Black, and you're always like, Black has this reputation of being the hard one. The guy who farms on the safe lane. But he started just by pulling off the camps. Oh, okay, paralyzing cuts. It has to create more space. Nuts is burning inside the Flame Guard. Sunstrike comes in, but Sumail's already dead. Crit's going to join him in Universe. The Tornado, it won't grab him, but you still have the Yule Scepter. They run in close, they look for the extra spill damage, and 5 heroes from Faceless. Now it's their turn to group up, and it's their turn to find 3 very quick and easy kills for no cost.
Faceless are just plowing through EG at this point there. The casks from Nuts, both last fight and that fight right there.
TP over. but it's already done. Roshan belongs to Faceless. Black's actually looking for a hook to get this fight on, and he got it! He actually grabs Sumail. The spirit's away, but you won't have enough life to survive the engagement. In time to spirit out, and now you also get the tornado. The rooting can be there, but a quick jump in from Ice gets the double stun. Zai's in a huge amount of issues. Yule Scepter up, another hook. Black will miss this one, but the Lashrak will still die. Another Yule Scepter. They just keep chaining one after the other, and evil geniuses are dropping like flies.
Yeah, this is what we saw yesterday from Ramsey on the Drow. Like, okay, this game's gone to shit. Let's just go farm the enemy jungle. Let's stay as far away from their aggression as possible by playing on their side of the map.
And looking for another hook. And wait till he has that Aghanim Scepter. But yeah, you had both Nyx as well as Pudge both coming online. It's like they never had to sacrifice anyone Faceless. Like, you sacrificed the Weaver and that was all.
He even had a ward there. He had Observer and Sentry. He knew exactly where the Nyx was. He just...
Hook of Black, pulling him back into the middle of Faceless, but doesn't happen. Fortification from EG. They still haven't used that buyback on the Lashrak. 20 seconds till he's back up, but another hook. It lands on Universe. They hold him there. The Sunstrike will do the work. Had the Maldig just to ensure it too, and the Death Ward to zone out Faceless so they cannot move forward and engage.
The Venge Hal used the Wave of Terror and got stunned on the Carapace, so he couldn't swap because he was stunned, and bit of a misplay from Crit.
Sumail spirits out. Luckily he doesn't get grabbed by a hook on the way through. The same Pudge was, even though it feels like that kind of like jerkness attitude now from Faceless. They just run forward. Arteezy can't stand the front lines. You're looking for more Sunstrikes in the back lines, but Arteezy moved forward to try and fight. He'll get picked up by the tornado. He should be able to survive the fall from that, but it's still the rest of Faceless pushing in to the EG base, and they've really got so much to say, so much survivability that EG have no answer to this. They are losing their racks, and they're losing the game.
This looks very worrying. If they can get out without casualties, Jabz will try cover the retreat with an ice. Well, he's still got an Aegis, and they may actually try and turn and fight if they hit a hook. That's exactly what Black is looking for.
Zai's going to get that stuff.
Something you want to do right now.
Yeah, so why take the risk if you don't have to? Instead, you just jump in with the Nyx Assassin. He's got himself a fresh Shiva's Guard before this fight begins. The Hawk lands from Black, dragging back Zai with a deafening blast. There's no way to really react to it. Same with the Vengeful Spirit and Nuts. It's going to be a full Death Ward. Arteezy has to stand his ground. Use the 10-second BKB to win a fight with Sumail jumping in. Massive amounts of spirits. There's enough damage there, or is it? No, Black just pulls him back in. He's got so much life. He tanks through so much. Finally, the killing spree will be ended on Black, but really at what cost? EG has lost so much. Universe is locked inside the tree line. The Sunstrike's coming in. That's the death of Universe. And well, you got one.
I mean, that's the thing. The Pudge, with all the kills he's been involved in, has 3.3k HP. That you're happy if you're Faceless. You've taken the bottom melee racks. You got a tier 3 tower out of it, and both those cores buying back means you're finding one fight and you've put yourself in a good position.
The sentry from Zai. He knew it was there. He knew something was coming. But even with that knowledge,
well,
life is hard.
This is not a fun lineup to play support against. I'm telling you that, Toby. You see just like a Nyx and you're thinking, I don't want to play support this game. This is not just a Nyx, it's a Pudge and a Weaver. Even Invoker, like Sunstrikes, are not fun to verse. This is like the nightmare game to be a support. Oh, Sumail. He goes in aggressively with the Remnant.
That's his death.
Yeah, I mean, he thought he could make some
wait, what's Universe doing? Universe is running in too. Zion's in the neighborhood. Throws the stun, but the BKB from the Weaver will dodge it. Universe wants to TP out. The damage from Vendetta, it's enough to kill him, and there it is. GG, well played. EG going for some YOLO plays and take game one.